to connect the community so that we can encourage connectivity amongst its members, encourage open sharing and discussion so that we can learn more from each other. And through all these, bring in new talents, groom current talents, and increase the level of innovation, adoption, and productivity in the industry. I hope all of you will enjoy your networking with each other over the next 2 days and look forward to interact with some of you in one of these activities in some parts of Asia soon. Thank you, Paul Lim, Founder, President, Supply Chain Asia. Thank you very much.
Once there was a gentleman who went to a courier company's office और वहाँ जाकर उन साहब ने कहा मुझे ये पार्सल TCS करना है. उनको जवाब मिला पार्सल तो TCS हो जाएगा मगर ये TCS का ऑफिस नहीं है. For those who don't understand Urdu, what I'm trying to say is that we normally don't say that we have to courier this parcel. What we normally say is we have to TCS this parcel. Such is the power of the brand, whose co-founder, Mr. Khalid Ewan, will be the keynote presenter. Mr. Khalid Ewan is the co-founder and chairman, TCS Pakistan Limited. Mr. Khalid Ewan is co-founder and chairman of TCS. His business is developed over the past 25 years and collectively called the Transcend Group. These are people like Mr. Khalid Ewan who have contributed in bringing a positive association with the word Pakistan. I would like to share something very interesting that we all Pakistanis must be really very, very proud of, and that is Mr. Khalid Ewan and TCS are subject of a Harvard Business School case study on international entrepreneurship, and that is included in MBA curriculum for past 6 years. Big deal. Besides business, he devotes his time to several welfare and professional bodies. He is lifetime member of World Presidents Organization, an alumnus and past chapter chairman of Young Presidents Organizations, YPO, and member of their Peace Action Network forums that works for global peace. He is Toronto Committee member of Human Rights Watch, is director of Toronto-based Canada-Pakistan Business Council, and member of Dubai-based Canada-Arab Business Council. And he represented the Paris-based International Chamber of Commerce at the United Nations General Assembly session on Millennium Development Goals in 2003. Mr. Khalid Ewan is a fellow of the Royal Aeronautical Society of UK. It is Mr. Khalid Ewan who will be the keynote speaker.
Thank you very much for your very generous introduction. It's my great pleasure to be here and to hear especially Mr. Kaisar Alam's very enlightening remarks. It's my first time that I'm at the event of the Supply Chain Association of Pakistan. And, but before I speak on supply chain, I wish to enter this subject from a very different perspective. And I want to enter a discussion on supply chain from a national context, in a wider national context of Pakistan, which is the country where we live and where we have to play our innings. I say so especially because personally, as you will soon see, I'm a great believer in Pakistan. And we too often get used to the comfort of opinion rather than the comfort of fact. And because truth is sometimes stranger than fiction, there are a few truths that I want you to consider. I want you to consider the fact that, again, a little wider the context, 6 months before the first manned aeroplane flew, 6 months before that, the biggest scientist of the time said that a manned flight is never possible. In 1943, the chairman of the IBM Corporation, a gentleman by the name of Thomas Watson, when he announced about the invention of computers, said that perhaps in this world there is a market for 5 computers. consider the fact, coming closer home, that in 1907, the first Nobel Prize in English literature was won by a resident of Lahore. Who could it be? It was an Englishman, of course. Rudyard Kipling was then working there as the editor in the Civil and Military Gazette. Consider the fact that our country, Pakistan, today, apart from having the highest metal road in the world, the Karakoram Highway, the highest railway station in the world, the small railway station near Quetta, the largest deep water port in the world, unutilized, Gwadar. Besides that, even today, with the burgeoning population, the poverty, and everything, the experts will tell us that the indigenous staple food production in Pakistan today, if we were to correct the wastages and get our act together, this land can support staple food production for twice the population. And consider the fact that the world's largest private ambulance network is run by the AD Foundation. I just painted you this picture to give you an idea of the wide diversity across a wide cross-section of possibilities that this land presents. The fact that our very embattled government of this country has to spend only a very small percentage of its resources on health care and social welfare of its people. The fact that it is all taken care of by the society as a whole, you and us help each other. I think these are the great positives on which I draw the message, and that this is the land of immense possibilities. And the fact that the greatest hope that I see in this country is our younger generation. And never in my times have we seen the kind of devotion, the dedication, the great feeling of belonging and commitment that our younger generation is showing today, and the brilliance that they expound. And I think that is where my message today is addressed before we come to the supply chain situation in the country. Now, in the years when my generation were in the engineering college, I graduated in mechanical engineering 40 years ago. And Mr. Kaisar Alam, supply chain was not, I don't remember it as a something or even a chapter that we were taught on. Perhaps there were different terminologies that were used. I think it's the overall evolution of development that has brought us to this word supply chain. And I want to initiate the discussion on supply chain from a very simple slide as to my understanding of what a supply chain is, so that we are all on the same page. And from there, I will lead you on to some of my own personal experience in this field. I wish to initiate a discussion on supply chain looking